Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened. At Redcliffe.
Okay, that sounds kind of serious. I think it turned out quite well. Don't you?
I just wanted to thank you.
Okay.
You went out of your way to save the I'll's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the I'll that much.
Yeah. You know, you're welcome.
Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments.
Hey!
Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Alistair, you're killing me. Solace is my toxic trait, for real. Are you a Solace fan? Did you romance him?
Your desire is my command.
Right. I'm just thinking about whether we should talk to someone first. Wait, where's Wynne? Isn't she usually... I was just like, okay, where is she? Is she having trouble?
What's on your mind?
Anxiety. Is there something we can do to, you know, cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
I mean, your life energy is running out, I guess? I romanced the crap out of him. It was awful and also so great. I just heard about another streamer who also romanced him and was really heartbroken at some points. Biggest red flag should have been that he doesn't like tea. He doesn't? I don't know. For me, the biggest red flag about Solace was how he treated Cole. I really dislike that. I don't know. But well, Solace is straight, so I didn't even have to think about that. But gotta say, at least personally, it wouldn't have been my first romance option. Also, I played a Dalish elf, and he's not too fond of that, so we didn't really start off on the best terms, and it did get better in the end. But I think he's a pretty cool character. I do want to say that. But romance, yeah. Iron Bull was my healthier choice. Nice. I went for Dorian. I really like Dorian, even though the ending was kind of sad. But Iron Bull also sounds pretty cool as a romance. The egg has some more explaining to do for this idiot idea to tearing down the Fate. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. We're going to see all about that in Dragon Age 4 though. At least I hope that. Dorian, oh my god, actual ride or die. I loved it, but I don't like the long distance stuff. And like indefinitely long distance stuff seems like, I was super friendly with him and agreed a lot with him personally, also with Cassandra. But I mean, you didn't agree on the whole tearing down the Fate and just basically destroying the world as we know it, right? Okay, anyway, back to Wynne. Cure me what? Am I sick now? I mean, in a sense.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child.
More efficient.
Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
You're not afraid?
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content, it is enough.
Oof. I mean, there's truth to those words, but still, oof. So, are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Oh, the best to you, Wynne. Please don't die while we're here on this adventure, though. Oh boy. Yeah, right, Mata-chan? I couldn't pick a favorite. It's a tie between Dorian and Cassandra. Dorian all the way. Though I think I might be biased about that a little bit. But Cassandra is also a very great character. I agree with. I also really loved the scene where Cassandra was like all supportive about the marriage, and I was like, what marriage? One of the best scenes in Trespasser. I agreed with his plan to try and get the elves' land or immortality back, but not his methods. Okay, yeah, I do agree that that's that also like protecting the elves is like a noble aim. But if those methods are required, it's definitely not the right thing to do. And I also don't like with how much contempt he looks at the Dalish. Because, I mean, look at so many of the interactions we had in Dragon Age Inquisition, which was like, he asked you something, you were like, okay, I was taught like that and that, and then he's like, yeah, that's wrong. You Dalish don't know better. And it's like, well, then tell me. But he was just all like arrogant. It was like, I know better, but I'm not going to tell you. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I recall Solas always trying to defend Cole and educate him. He does do that at some points. The thing is that he's also very how to choose the correct words for that. He's very patronizing. He's like, you're a spirit, you're supposed to be like that and that. And even if Cole is like, but I want to try that. I mean, you do have the options to get Cole to explore like his human parts, and Solas is a lot against that. Even if Cole wants that, he's like, no, you're a spirit, you're supposed to do like this. And I don't like this patronizing stuff. And he also came off to me also like very patronizing regarding the Dalish, including my main character. But I mean, personal perception of that. Alright, onward. Oh, I see. Solas are really tied to keeping Cole in a box even when it's not aligned with reality. Yeah, definitely. Dalish banter with him was frustrating for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
But
Yes.
as I said, don't get me wrong, definitely an interesting character, and I can also understand what other people see in him. Did I have to choose the correct people? Yes. Right, let's go to Orzammer, this time for real. Yeah. And the interesting thing, Millie, is that I tried to start the series with Dragon Age Origins, obviously, because it's the first game, but the game just refused to work, it always crashed, so I'm actually finishing playing the trilogy with playing the first game. Which I think also gives you like quite an interesting view on it. What are those bounty hunters doing here? Oh. Hey, they're hunting us. For a second I completely forgot that usually they're hunting for us. Ah, great. Friendly fire. Why are there so many mages? I thought apostates are rare. Oh gosh. Come on, revive! Wow, the group here just came a little bit too late. Go. Generate. Morrigan, also healing. Ah, seriously. Okay, Alistair. Kill the mage. Oh, our dog is also down. How often can he attack? It feels like he can attack so many more times than I can. Okay, healing Alistair. I would love to do a group heal, but I can't. Come on. Alistair, attack mage.
Oh my god.
You're a Templar. Do your thing. We're stunned. Okay. Come on. Please die. Nice, mage is down. Okay, we are also almost down, so let's try to get this to work. Alistair, please survive. Yeah. Okay, we can do this, maybe without another death, but I don't want to use my poultices. I don't have so many left. Yeah, great. I even tried to use the poultice, but well. Okay, come on, bounty hunter. Come on, freeze. No freeze. This is not good. Okay, heal myself up. Okay, I think we can do this still. We're just going to use a lot of injury kits. Come on, freeze. Nice.
So be it.
Okay.
Too easy.
Game crashes all the time on my PC too. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, for me, the solution was to get the game on GOG instead of Steam. Or rather to get the login data from my brother to play it on GOG. Cause yeah, on Steam I couldn't get it to run. I spent like a good 6-hour stream on it, with like lots of very helpful people, like Alistair and Mada-chan trying to get the game to run with me. But yeah, didn't work. And now it works, like a charm. I think we just had like 2 crashes, which is okay, I think. And we're done with the fight. Come on. So yeah, I hope maybe the GOG idea also helps you to play it if you want to play it again. Which is your favorite of the series? Or do you have a series favorite game? Alright, lesser injury kit and lesser injury kit. Nice.
Where's the tavern?
The 4 GB patch helps a lot with the crashes. Yeah, though it didn't have with Steam, with the Steam version, at least for me. Okay. I was just like, okay, are we going to take the left part or the right part first? But I think they're both leading to the same area. Maybe we find a merchant who's willing to sell us like health poultices? Those look like merchants, right? Surface dwarf. Surface dwarf? Dwarf. You're also on the surface, dude. Tarnus the Deserter. That sounds like someone we can head in for our quest, right?
Yes?
I mean, on the behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
Dude, you literally caught the Deserter. I hear you stole supplies from the guilds.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Oh, he sounds so broken. I mean, he's attacking us, so he's an ass, but still. He sounds so broken. I feel kind of bad about turning him in. But just kind of. Go. Hey. Don't stun me. I gotta say, I'm always tempted to look at the chat during fights, and then my characters are going down. Oh well. This fight is going okay, I think. But dude, he would rather die than come with us. I don't know if I can pick a favorite from this trilogy. They're also good in their own ways. Understandable. And they do seem quite different in lots of regards, like atmosphere and story and like what they focus on. So I can understand that.
Huh.
guild supplies. Hey, at least we got those back, right? Inquisition Origins is my favorite. 2, unfortunately, is last. And I gotta say, I still really enjoyed Dragon Age 2. I really like the characters. I see lots of flaws regarding gameplay in the second Dragon Age. But I liked the story. I liked being so much around in one city and... Fenris. The GOG and Electronic Arts app versions of Dragon Age Origins are better patchable and moddable, in my opinion. Yeah, seems like it. Anders is also great, though, well, some things he did in the end still sting. And Isabella and Fenris Dragon Age is so good. Absolutely agree. Plus, getting to have a family is pretty cool for as long as that lasts. Yeah. Let's see if they tell us something.
Surface silks, half price.
I have
apparently
contracts. They can't shut us out like this.
Is Orzammer closed off? That wouldn't be good for us. Damn, and I thought I could buy some health poultices. Apparently not.
Is it true Grey Wardens killed Ferelden's king?
Well, they need us. The gate stays closed, that city starves.
I wonder what's going on in that city. And I don't know, I have some intuition that Loghain is kind of connected to that again.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Those are some big words. And previously owned? So you mean like stolen? Previously owned.
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
Second-hand equipment. So where do you get this like new armor from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
How economical.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
I hope my lifetime is going to be longer than 24 hours. Now I know how he gets his armor and equipment. There's no health poultice. I hate it. Great Illyrium. There's neither a health poultice nor like a recipe for a health poultice. Okay, what I want to try and see is if we can just craft our own health poultices, or if we need... we just have the recipe for the lesser one. And we do need flask for that. Let's craft some Mabari crunches. But yeah, I think we do need the recipe. Oh well.
Let's get on with it then.
Oh, you want to see some...
Okay, let's have a look if there's something interesting, but I don't think so. Can't even buy flasks. We could buy some elf... Let's buy some elf fruit, you know? Maybe if we find like a better crafting recipe for health poultices, we can use that. Concentrator agent... Is that dagger nice? Nah. Canary sword. Requires strength 32. I don't know about that. I don't know if we have that much strength. Canary sword, two-handed. And this one is just like worse than our current blade. Canary infantry helm. Medium helmet, tier 6. That actually sounds nice, but we lose the +2 to all attributes. Let's go with the gloves. The leather boots are not nicer. Those are also not nicer. Also not... That's way more armor, but also we require more strength than we have. You might need Herbalism 2 for the next health poultice if you don't have that already. Good point. I actually don't know, to be honest. Haha. A plus attack Mabari collar. We're also going to take that one. And I think that's it. Those were the nice things. At least, in my opinion. Here we go. There will be a recipe sold inside Orzammer anyway. Ah, that's nice. You can buy them in the Circle Tower, I think, and there are also more merchants in Denerim and Orzammar. Cool. Aha, like this. I was just like, okay, how can I equip my dog? Alright, let's move onward. Let's see if we can get some gossip.
His family made it out of Loghain. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Loghain, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
Yeah, I guess Loghain is pretty much overrun. It's Derek the Apprentice. Maybe he's selling some healing stuff.
I didn't get into this business to sit on my goods.
Sell them to me. Well, kind of depending on what it is.
Tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Wynne?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of
She's
your
not that
grey
old,
hair.
right?
You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you were right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
Oh, but I mean, how old is Wynne? I think she always talks, when she's talking about her age, it sounds like she's 90. But I mean, she's like 50, right? But not older, right? And in my origins, Mabari banned this time after banned Chuckley in Baldur's Gate. Ah, this mod makes her look far younger too. Ah, okay, didn't know that.
What can I do for you?
Sell me health poultices. Ah, damn it. I've a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
No. Sell me something. Okay. Sigh.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Is he intimidated? You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
Oh. How often do you restock an Orzammer?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Yeah, the dwarves seem to be quite reclusive, right? I mean, also with this whole issue that, like, once you look at the sky, you're banned. Kinda harsh. Never mind, I should go.
Best of luck to you.
I really want to buy it, but the game is like, nope.
The Assembly is deadlocked. No one knows when they'll reopen the city.
Do you think they will let us in because we are Grey Wardens? I doubt that. That was odd. I'm happy to be fired as something I've never heard. Yeah, in general.
How long? Someone get them to tell me how long, because this is ridiculous.
Hey Churl, nice to see you. How are you? How's it going? How was your week?
King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Yeah, people sent by King Loghain. Let's quick save, you know?
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain
They just have,
demands
like,
the
two
allegiance
guards?
of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Leadership troubles. The classic. I mean, at least no one of us is wearing their Grey Warden armor, right? I think that's pretty smart. The King's Wiper. Well, I mean, it doesn't sound like there is a king if it says, like, until our throne is settled, but let's go for that. I've heard a need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar
yeah, you're
has
very
no
important,
king.
big boy.
Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Classic Dragon Age, everyone is having troubles, right? Oh boy. I wonder what Loghain wants from them. Like alliance to fight against the Darkspawn, or an alliance to just secure his own position, or what? A Blight is coming. They must unite for Ferelden.
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden? You're no messenger to Loghain, that's for certain.
Thank the ancestors.
Dude. How often do you want to say the name Loghain to feel important? Yes. Yeah, okay, now we have to tell we are Grey Wardens. I was just like, can we just try to not say that? But apparently we have to say that. I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammer to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
Yes!
You're
In your
letting in a traitor?
face!
And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
How can you demand something in the name of someone who isn't even present? Let's go for divination. You know, run to your false king. The doors will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden.
I'm going to tell my father about this.
I don't know what help you will find.
Gosh, dude.